We're back. I took a vacation this weekend and was going crazy on some jet skis, but I'm excited to be back. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to go for a sampled R&B type of vibe. I'm going to be showing you guys some cool ways you can go about doing that. That's all I got for the intro, man. Let's get into this video. I messed that up. Hold on. Let's go. I'm not going to lie. Arcade is top 5. Probably top 3, bro. And for me, how much I use it, I'll say top 1 for royalty-free samples. They add new samples weekly, and they recently added this new line, like a complete brand new line called New Standard. I really do hope that they invest more time into this because this became one of my favorite lines when I heard it. But let's just go through and hear some of these. That's why we're using this line to sample. So let's get into that. What I'm going to do is actually just flip over to samples right here. So 21 samplers here, but actually 500 different samples in here. So I want to take one of these and chop it up. I'm going to just go through these randomly, listen to them, and then hit generate sampler so I could chop it up on the MIDI. Oh, something like that could work. I'm going to really try to not spend too much time because I'm going to sit here for way too long. Oh, these are crazy. Hold on. If you slow this down a little bit, let me replay this. Oh, this one might be it because I'm hearing like but it switches right here. Let me hit generate sampler. So we're just gonna go over here, generate sample. It's gonna chop up the slicing, or I didn't even make sense, bro. It's gonna chop up the sample into different, never mind. So we have different slices here and different options we can for how the audio is chopped up, right? So we have standard, stretch, shifted, and chopped. So this is standard. But I kind of just want to go for, I think chopped is going to be what I'm looking for. Because I just want to get that first part done. I want that to repeat and then go to that second part we're hearing. And then cut maybe that one in half. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, quantize that. All right, so the next thing I want to add is a lead. So I'm going to go into the instruments tab over here. And actually, we could just sort by lead. See if they have, yeah, right here, lead. So I kind of want like a smooth, I don't know, like West Coast type of lead. So let's see if we can find, maybe we could really filter any of these two. Yeah, right there. No, this one's perfect. Let's do this classic touch one. And what's this vibe knob do? They always add like, oh, maybe just right there would be nice. Let's figure out a lead. I'm thinking, I don't want it to step too much on the sample that we have going, but I feel like we can get something cool. Really just freestyle it. So we're in C major, so it's all of the white notes there. Maybe I could do something cool like that too. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me quantize this up a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I duplicated arcade one more time. And the last thing I want to add is some type of like atmospheric types of sounds. I was going to add like a vocal to this, but I feel like because we're kind of going with that chopped sample feel, there's already so much to it because it's like a full sample. So I don't want to add too much. Oh man, that sounds crazy. Hold on. Oh, but I feel like I don't want a vocal on this. Can I favorite? Okay, wait. Let Let me add, bruh, come on. Add to favorite. Okay, hold on. What we're gonna do real quick is throw this into Edison because I want these drums for later. It's another way you can use arcade. There's just too many ways to use it, bro. It's honestly one of the best VSTs out, and it just gets better and better. I've been using arcade for years. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know that I just use it in almost every single video at this point, and I have been for so long. So it's amazing that they are down to sponsor some videos as well. 1 second. Percussion. So I'm truly blessed for that. But outside of that, bro, I just use Arcade so much because it really just is crazy. Arcade is a playable sampler and instrument plugin with new content added daily. To give you an idea, it currently has over 80,000 samples. New samples are added daily, and the samples are 100% royalty free. Combined with the playable instruments, that's really what makes Arcade next level. Arcade has a 7-day free trial, which you can get with the link in the description. Let's get back to the video. Now, you know what, bro? I'm gonna cave. I'm going back to that sample. Okay, with some reverb. Is that it? Is that all I need to add? Will that go crazy? Chamber, record space, delay, H delay, where you at? Let's do a different type of delay. Instead of like a quarter note, let's do something fun. That's kind of cool. See how that just adds just a little bit? And I always tell you guys, I like doing that in transition parts from like the 4th bar right here to the 5th bar. So where it's about to loop, I always add something to kind of spice that part up and it fades nicely into the next. Okay, besides the other chops we're going to do for the verse, let's get into the drums. All right, so as a lot of you might know, and some of you don't, a brand new kit, bro. A brand new drum kit has dropped called West Coast Love. This one has all different types of West Coast drums in here and even a G-Funk section right here, G-Funk Love. More realistic sounds in here, but this one's really a mix of all different types of West Coast, and you could really get that R&B West Coast feel from this kit too. More about that in another video, bro, but let's get to this. I'm gonna just get I want like a snare, a clap, a hat, and maybe a ride. And then I feel like I'm gonna keep them more realistic types of sounds to fit this vibe, or something that at least has that acoustic feel in it. So let's get some drums in here. Kind of like that one too. Let's drop that one in there. I guess I'll have to choose which one I like out of those. Kind of like that kick as well. Take both of those, and then we need a hat. This one. All right, and for the 808, I gotta get 808-1 from R&B Essentials. This one's just a classic. It's one of my favorite 808s. Let's do cut itself real quick on that. And then I said I wanted a ride as well. So let's go over here to, where am I at? Cymbals. Oh, 8, 9, and 10 are perfect. Something about this one though. Dun, 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 dun. Bro, not gonna lie, this is about to be crazy. Something like that. All right, so I got the drums quantized. I also switched over to kick 2 instead of kick 1 Now I'm about to put the ride. For the ride, I really just want it to be simple and just kind of accent the kick and maybe add in a few notes here and there, but we'll see what happens. Nothing crazy for this. Something like that. Probably more so over here. Oh, I kind of like how that plays off that kick right there. Oh, hold on. I feel like right now it's a little too high, but if we dropped it down, we can really get that SZA feel. So honestly, I'm just gonna go get, what is it called? I always forget, sound shifter right here. And a super small plugin. I can't even see this, but let's just drop it down a couple semitones, and I'm adding it to everything, drums and everything, because it's gonna create like, well, it should if it works with the drums, this really nice deep sound in the drums, but sometimes when we're pitching everything, it can sound bad. Oh, we didn't even put a bass in this. Should I? You know what? Hold on. I didn't even lay the bass down, bro. This is crazy. Let's see. That sounds crazy, bro. That's cool. Kind of want to change the rhythm here, but this is, I like this so far. Or the quantize, wait, did I mess that up with quantizing it? Shift. So let's turn this on and let's drop this down. How many semitones? Let's go by 3 maybe. I was getting like a more SZA feel to it. Let's go down. Ooh, 4. I could already hear it. You could hear a little bit in the background. Wait, this might be it. Let's see. Okay, let me check. My camera's still on. The battery, bruh, is super low. I had to charge it right before this video. Let's go with the classic 5, bruh. Circle of Fist. I can't see this. Why is this plugin so small? All right, down by 5. The ultimate test, bruh. Ooh, let's go. I don't know. All right, let me see. If I had to choose original versus the first one we did, and then down by 4. 4 is my favorite. I feel like 5 might work, or might, it's either going to be really good or it's going to just be too much like for the pitch. Only time will tell, bro. Let's go. Wait, hold on, let me turn this up. This might be it. And now the sample just needs a little bit of low end cut out from it. And that should clean that up. All right, so as promised, let me untangle this cable. I want to create a second chop for this. So I duplicated this first chop right here, or the first arcade, and then muted this one. So I want to come up with just another part that can maybe be used for like the verse. Chop with the sample so it's repetitive and doesn't leave, but just add in like a new element. So at least having like one reoccurring part helps the sample not sound like it's a crazy difference. But I really like how this one's coming out. So I'm gonna just go through here. I think the one I'm gonna have to repeat is that one. It's one of those, obviously, right? Because it's like the biggest chops. But I was thinking of, there's other ones in there like that too. So let's just go through here, let this loop in the background and figure out something. Wait. What's that? Oh, that might be it, bro. Hold on. What's it there? Okay, same note. We're just playing B. Oh. This is giving me like SZA and Isaiah Rashad, bro. One of my favorite albums, I don't remember if it's an album or an EP, a Sylvia demo by Isaiah, and SZA's on there. And this is kind of nostalgic for me, I'm not gonna lie. This came out crazy, bro. Just have that be like a second part. Okay, now we gotta see. Oh, we have the percussion too. I forgot about the percussion, bro. This is about to go over here. And that's the second chop, so that leaves. Now what if over here we also brought in the percussion? So I forgot how that's sounding, and then took out the kick. Let's see. Okay, we can make that work though. I have a couple ideas for that. So I'm gonna arrange this and put it together fully so we can hear the full beat. All right, so my camera battery died. I'm glad I caught that because I was in the middle of talking, but it's all good. As I was saying, I really like how this beat came out. If you wanna try Arcade, I do have a link in the description which will give you a 7-day free trial. Arcade is packed with some of the best royalty-free samples. There's new samples added every week. And of course, they have the playable instruments. New ones are always being added. I've always loved this plugin for years, so I'm grateful for Output sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys so much for always supporting the channel, and thank you guys for supporting the channel and making this possible. That's all I got for today, man. The full link to this beat will be uploaded in the description. West Coast Love Drum Kit, link to that in the description. And of course, as mentioned, 7-day free trial to Arcade, bro. Link to that in the description. Shout out to Output, shout out to you guys. Thank you both so much. That's all I got for today, man. Till the next video, peace.